My name is Jeff Kolb. I'm an associate professor at Utah Valley University, and I've been using Camtasia since version 3, and I've made some lame attempts at creating videos for my classes, so I'm going to give you some examples today. No laughing, okay? One of my big things about using videos, and I'm thinking about using videos as far as starting to flip portions of my classes, not all of them, and not all of the class, but portions of the class using POGIL. Any POGIL people? Process-oriented group instruction learning. Really big with the National Science Foundation now. Anyway, I teach information technology, and so some of the topics I teach are tedious and boring, okay? Even to major geeks like myself. For example, if we were to talk about setting up a data vault, or if I was talking about the real specifics of editing a zone file for DNS, or those kinds of advanced IT topics, those are the kinds of things that I put on my plate to teach the students before they graduate. So if I can make a video kind of interesting or appealing to the students, I really want to capture the students' attention from the get-go. But I have a lot of things going on at any one time, and I was telling somebody yesterday that a 15-minute video from scratch to done and posted takes me about 8 hours worth of work. And so anything I can do to enhance my videos but takes a very small amount of time is a plus for me. I like that. I like that a lot. So this is a product that I've been using for a number of years. It comes out of the Netherlands. It's a European product called Blufftitler. Blufftitler. And I'm going to switch over. I'm using 2 computers. And these are all in the notes. Oh, tell me now. Come on. There we go. Anyway, there are 3 versions of Blufftitler, 2 of which you probably will never use. There's the easy version, which just allows you to run Blufftitler movies, or to view them and play them, that kind of thing. It's not really worth it for what we would be doing with Camtasia Studio. The Pro version is the one you want, and the more expensive ITV version is really for television studios like ESPN or the news or something like that that will work with television equipment that I don't use when streaming web videos. The Pro version is available for about 50 euros, which is about $66, but it's cheaper. I'll show you where you can get it cheaper. Blufftitler comes with a library of sample movies that you can look through and edit really quick. Is that okay?
I think it's going to go to record. We're not going to hear a difference in the room that goes in the camera.
Yeah, that's what we'll like.
All right. So the website for the U.S. stuff is at blufftitler.us. So while this is coming up, there's a alien that the author of Blufftitler has as the software's mascot. So if you see this green-looking alien, that alien is called Bix. Okay. Blufftitler has its own library with sample movies that you can then edit and export as AVI or MOV files that we can then bring into Camtasia. Now, in addition to that, there are Bix packs, which are bundles of templates that will work with Blufftitler. And there's Bix right there that make it even more professional looking. So let's go back. Was that me?
Where's the go back button?
That's above the fold in the projector.
Oh.
I think it opened a new tab.
Oh, I see. Duh. There we go. Okay. Anyway, if you want to buy Blufftitler, rather than buy it from blufftitler.us and going to purchase, you can get it cheaper from a place called Digital River. Digital River handles the electronic distribution of the software. And so if you go there, it'll say buy a Bix pack, but even if you're not going to buy a template pack, you can just, it'll be right at the top, and you can get Blufftitler for $52. So I bought this a long time ago. They've been very generous about providing software upgrades for free, and it costs very little to update. Anyway, so why I mentioned why I even bother messing with this is just it just kind of gives my instructional videos a little bit of pop, a little bit of a wanting to capture their attention. I'm going to show you a video that I did last October. This video has to do with setting up authentication on an Apache web server. Okay, kind of an advanced topic for IT students, but I'm just going to show you kind of the very beginning of this, and let's see how this plays. Now, this intro was created with a Bix pack, and all I did was go in and modify it a little bit.
Hey, it's really good to see you.
Okay, so there's a sample of using Blufftitler with the Bix pack. That little intro video took me probably 30 seconds to do. The only thing I changed was the text. I have some more samples for you, just off the library. It can be.
Can you build your own components from scratch?
You can totally build your own components from scratch. In fact, let's go there. On this computer, I have Blufftitler running. So Blufftitler presents itself in two windows. Here's the movie window, and then here's the control window. And in the control window, you see that this movie, by the way, .bt is the native file format for Blufftitler movies. It will pick a sample. Every time you open Blufftitler, it'll pick a sample movie when it comes up. So if you want to work with a specific one, you can just recall that specific one. We'll just take a look at this one. Let's go ahead and play this. Now, this won't have any sound, because when I pull it into Camtasia, I'm just pulling in the AVI file. I add the sound later from royalty-free music, okay? So this is what this looks like. No big deal. That's all it does. Okay? But let's edit this really quickly. Now this video has 6 layers. And you see the 6 layers right here. Now, you can modify each one of these layers as you either edit a sample video or you build your own from scratch. And there's lots of different layers that you can use, like the camera angles. You can have the words coming in front of you, underneath you, over your head, whatever you want. That's camera angle. The different lighting, you can change that. That's also a different layer that you can have. But 90% of the time, the only thing I'm changing is the text. Let's go ahead and do that. So over here to the left is the text. And let's put in Screencast Camp. The words are coming in really large, So I'm going to put them on separate lines. Good, and I like it. So that's it. Oh, I didn't save it. Bugger. Okay. So let me give you some more examples of how I've used this in other videos. Now, the last one that I demonstrated is probably pretty sophisticated because I didn't want to do a lot of work. There's lots of different Bixpack themes. They're about, if you watch for them to go on sale, they're like $25 a piece, and they'll have anywhere from 12 to 20 different templates that you can use. But here's some that I've used in the past that have just been part of the library that you can look through. So let's come down here. Okay, this first one I did, and I wanted to kind of set a very casual mood. And I find that these intro videos can change the mood of the way the student feels through the rest of the instructional video. So here's one I did that's kind of swing or big band stuff. Very simple.
Okay, for Windows 7 printing,
So I'll stop there. So, I don't know, what do you think?
Well, it certainly lends a lot to it.
I mean, it's...
We talked about this morning, you know, just it's sometimes if you don't have something like that as a buffer, it's a very abrupt beginning.
Right,
And it's really
mentally.
just kind of get your brain, okay, I'm ready to learn, ease into it, and then get ready for the message.
Now, there's some subjects that I expect the student to find tedious or very detailed, and so I want to have kind of a positive pop or get them excited about it. This one was kind of mellow. Let me show you another one. Come on. Oh, it's up here. Duh. All right. This one, by the way, 2 and 3 are really the same thing. The only thing difference is I change the words, and a lot of times if I create an intro or I get an intro movie just the way I like it, I'll use it over and over except just change the words because I've got the music, I've got everything set up. So this is kind of an electro pop kind of a feel to it.
okay, well, the first thing you need to do...
Okay, so there's an example of kind of electro pop type stuff. And this is one I did some time ago when I was playing with trying to set up a menu in Camtasia, and then I set different points in the movie so that students could jump to different places in the movie and watch it over and over again. I'm a big James Bond fan, and so I wanted to try to do some kind of a James Bond theme. On this particular intro movie, I played with, they had a sample movie of something exploding, and so I kind of like moved the explosion around and did kind of stuff, something like that. Just played around.
Okay, the very first thing we're going to do is come down and...
So there's a sample of James Bond. Sometimes I'll want to use different, I don't always use royalty-free music. It just kind of depends on how much I use. Although anymore, that's what I do. Here's something that is YouTube.
Well, here we are. We're going to create...
So you can mix and match as many things as you want as far as the elements of Blufftitler. One element is the particle element. You can have bubbles, rays, all kinds of things coming in or out of the words. Another element is the plasma element, lighting, any of those things you can play with and create as much sophistication as you want. This one is something that I did a long time ago, and I'm hoping it loads pretty well, but it's kind of a funky, weird theme. I don't know if I would go this complex again. It's going to take a second for the streaming server to load this. And there's a transition.
Welcome to Homework 5. You will be...
So does it also ship with quite a few different transitions?
Yes. Oh, well, the transition that you saw there was from Camtasia.
Oh, okay.
So all I did was put it in, add a track for the audio. Should have faded it out, but this is Camtasia 5 that this was made with, so it's kind of old. And yeah, just move from there. So I'll show you some so when I come into Blufftitler, one of the nice things about, I see down here that this video is 3 seconds long. Okay, I can stretch that out as much as I need it to be. I can slow this down. So let's play this. 1, 2, 3, and it's done. All right. One of the things it does is it gives you the option to do constant speed, or if you'd like to accelerate it, if you'd like to zigzag it, just about anything you want as far as the way the video is going to behave.
So if you decelerate something like that, can you actually declare how many seconds you want it to go, or is it pretty much just going to default to that?
Yeah, you can. So let's go in here and say 5. Is that right?
That one back to 3.
Yeah. Under this is the library, okay, and this is a Bix pack right here, okay. Well, let's go back. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to show you. So let's open this one up. No, I don't want to change that. Come on. It's thinking about it. There we go. Okay, so here's a virtual set. One of the things that's available with the templates. So I'm just going to show you that, right? Now, those, come on. Oh, it's a little slow. All right. So we see 2 pictures on the wall, right? Those pictures are part of these layers right here, okay? Where we go into frames. I can put whatever you want in those frames. Okay? So as you're going down the hallway and you see these 2 pictures, if you want to put a picture of yourself, you can. If you want to put a picture of something else, you know, whatever you want. So there are dozens and dozens and dozens of these things. And I don't know, I really like playing with it. Now right here, here's, I can attach particles to the different layers. If I click that, it's going to show me all the particles that are available. Clouds, flames, pimples, sparkles, whatever you want. Over here, I can add a plasma element to whatever the current layer is. Golden plasma, triangles, summer sky. And that just takes it away. Let's see, anything else? Oh, we can add a picture layer, like if you wanted something in the background.
Probably use chroma key also to superimpose
Sure.
video install.
Sure. Any questions about Blufftitler?
That fee, is that per year or
It's one time,
one time? Okay, that's pretty good.
$52 one time. And then if you want the templates, if you watch, they'll be on sale for about $25 for a big pack, or just like all the videos that I showed you, except for the very first one, I just pulled out the library. So in terms of adding something to my instructional video, I just do that, and it streams really well, and it's just part of Camtasia.
What format is it saved in?
AVI. And when you save it,
Is it just for Windows?
yes, Blufftitler is a Windows application, so if you wanted to run it on a Mac, you'd have to run it in like a Windows VM, like VMware Fusion or something like that. So to save it, you come down here and you say export as a movie, and here's your options. Like uncompressed AVI is the one I use for Camtasia the most. I say OK, and let's save this on the desktop. Right there. I'll call it test. Okay. It's on the desktop. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this, and I'm going to bring up, I have way too many things on my desktop. Where's Camtasia? It's on there. Well, let me just go through the menu. Come on, there we go. So here's Camtasia Studio 8.1. It's thinking about it. There we go. I don't need to do a recording right now. But what I do want to do is I want to import media. And the media I want to import is on the desktop, and I called it test. Okay, so there it is. It's in the library. There you go. I'm going to say, yeah, okay, just take standard web dimensions, 640 by 480. This will do high definition, no problem. Let me move this to the center a little bit and press play. And now I'm ready, I've started my Camtasia video. And you can add transitions or do whatever you want.
Will that go to 720?
Yes.
So do we have time to build something in real time?
Sure.
Well, I'm thinking, I'm doing a presentation at 4:30 on battle decks.
Uh-huh.
And so maybe we can create an opening logo that we can run for people who are coming into the room. So.
Sure.
So we have kind of, it's almost like an NFL, hard helmet hitting helmet kind of, motif or something like that. So is there a template that allows us to do that?
Let's find out.
So we can
I haven't seen one.
Screencast, camp, battle decks, sparks, plasma. We'll go next.
Let's see what we got here. Well, if I go to open show and now I don't have a bunch of Bix packs, but let's go to the glitz and glam one.
Okay.
And here's crowd pleaser, and you really have to just look through there to see what works for you. This will open up in just a minute. All right, tell me what you think of this. Come on. Too much? Not enough?
It's fun, but yeah.
It says my wife would say, too
much.
much, too much. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, the glitz and glam is going to be too much, pretty much. But let's see what we got. Here's,
My thumbnail view.
okay. Oh, I don't have thumbnails. Because these are,
Oh, those are folders or something?
no, these are all BT, the native file format for that. But here's Destiny. Come on.
I think we can do something with that.
All right.
How does it end there? It just kind of fades away and then can come back around?
With it for a loop.
I think we can loop it, sure.
Okay, so what we're probably doing is just putting your name here, however you want to.
I can't see from here. What does it say? But okay, your name here. Let's put Battle Decks there. We'll put it in caps.
All right. BATTLE
Yep.
Dex,
Decks. Yeah. That's fine.
like that. Okay, and it has it wrapped around a couple times. There we go. Oh my goodness. How many times? Looks like 4 times. Remind me to save this, because if I run it without saving it, I'll lose the changes. All right, so let's say File and Save Show As, and we'll call this, let's put it on the desktop, just so I know where it is. And we'll call this demo or something. All right, let's run it and see how it looks. Okay, there's the battle decks, but we're missing the layer that says your logo here. You see that white part? Your awesome slogan goes here.
Oh, so awesome slogan we can put in, screencast account.
Okay, so let's come down to, there's text right there. Come on. It's just taking a minute. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Sorry, different layer. All right. I'm going to put this microphone down so I can type. Do you want it in all caps?
Yeah, I think so. I think it fits the design.
One more.
There's 3 of them in the, I think there's 4.
Okay, we're done.
And there was another layer.
Slogan.
The slogan. What do you guys think for a
So let me save this.
Yeah,
Save show. Okay. And so that was the slogan. Screencast can't. Oh, the website.
Is that what's showing up in the
Yeah.
the right area?
So what do you want the website to be?
Screencasting.
Or TechSmith.com?
What was that? Is it Oh, yeah, we could use TechSmith.com.
Yeah, next to it.
Okay.
You're gonna get extra credit for this. That's right. Put the note at home.
An attitude kind of debt.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
This looks like a rock star.
It's gonna be amazing.
You just gotta get a little bit of
People are gonna be so impressed, and they're not gonna know how easy it was. They're not gonna know what it is.
You're gonna have to record it, you gotta say, let's give it.
Seriously.
I'm sure we can find it online.
Yeah.
That music, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Dance.
Save show. Let's see what this looks like now. Sorry, let's see what this looks like now.
First.
Yes, I did.
Okay. It's a thing of beauty.
Okay.
I think you're missing one of the screencasts, can't you? Either that or the spacing on it.
It's probably the spacing on it, but we can add a screencast camp right there. Wait a minute, that's not the text. That's not the text layer. It's called the slogan layer. So let's,
How many do we have?
That's four, but I think the ladder length was different.
so what if I do, how about that much spacing? Go to the next one. Maybe that much spacing. We'll go to the next one. And we'll put one more. Can't hurt.
Now, does that have a feature where you can look the film automatically, or do you gotta do that?
I know how to stretch it out. Right now it's 8 seconds. I can stretch it out. I don't know about you.
It's gonna need a bigger induction than 8 seconds.
So I saved it, and here's what it looks like now.
That's awesome.
Okay, so now we need to export this as a movie.
Why don't you stretch it first?
You want to stretch it?
Yeah, I think we can stretch that a little bit.
What is it, 8 seconds?
It's 8 seconds. How long do you want it to be?
12?
Sure.
Let's just say it's 20.
Might be too close to here.
Let's save the show, and let's rewind it and play it. Play, please. There we go. It slows it down a little bit, but there's 12 seconds. What do you think?
No, actually, went back to 8, didn't it?
Oh, it sure did. I thought I saved that. Constant speed.
No, drop right back 8.
It also doesn't look like, from what I can see, not very well, it doesn't look like you took the 8 out and you landed at 12. Maybe it doesn't have to do that.
Oh, you know, you left the 0 in front of it before it's different.
Okay, see if that helps, if you save it now. Nope. So it's almost like you have to decelerate it. What happens if you decelerate it? Will it change the value?
Now here's my ignorance going to show up because I don't do a lot of customization. I honestly
Yeah, no problem.
will just
You have to experiment and play around.
change the wording, and there's decelerated.
Those two, I can still 8 seconds, right?
Yeah, it is.
Per layer thing. Oh, you know what?
What?
We're actually looking at the layer, and so that time code is for that specific layer, is it not?
Well, here's the. No.
That's our slowly layer.
I've done this before. Well, I guess when you yeah, when you get desperate, you look in the book. You see. I know, right? Who does that?
Wow. Not working.
Oh, bugger. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yep. Let's do that. I'd have to look that up. All right. Uncompressed AVI is what I've done. Frames per second. You want 20 frames per second, or you want more high quality?
20 frames per second probably is fine.
Okay. And I'll just call it demo. I don't know why I'm typing in all caps. Call it demo. Save it. Didn't take us very. It didn't take us very long, and it's done. So I can give this to you on a thumb drive or something, email or Dropbox or whatever.
Actually, I don't have. Oh wait.
So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. Thanks for coming. I mean, it's. I'm not that techy. You know, it's just something that I use to add a little punch to my instructional videos. That's all I do.
What's your students' response to them?
Oh, they whenever they see my videos, they go, meh, I've seen something better on TV last night. I'm like, oh, you have no idea how long that took me. Yeah, anywhere you want. Oh, there you go. Oh, cool. It found it. By the way, if this is just something extra, I don't like the native Windows 7 file manager. So there's an inexpensive file manager that's really powerful called Explorer 2. If anybody's interested, look it up, but I really like it. Okay, so there's, go to the desktop. There's your AVI file there. It's 304 meg. We're going to copy that and we're going to put it on your drive here.
Let's see if I can find the theme.
There you go.
Here's where I find the Get Ready to Rumble theme.
It's
I think I just
Two
Googled it.
Unlimited.
Where's that?
Two Unlimited.
Okay.
And Michael Buffer does the introduction. So you've got Two Unlimited. Get ready for this. It's called with Michael Buffer introduction.
All right.
How's that for specific?
That's pretty darn
There you
good.
go.
Where'd you learn the
There you
file
go.
form?
I'm right. I'm right.
Put together Camtasia, we'll be ready to go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why that seems slow.
Yeah, we're pushing 290 megs. If this was 10 years ago, we would be delighted with how fast it was moving. And now we're whining about it.
My recommendation is if you decide to do this, I mean, this is awful. This is pretty simple. This only took us a couple minutes. Is you get one down, all right, and just use it over and over. Just change the text once you get it the way you like it. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you.